Hiya, Marty here. Boy, do we have a lot of stuff happening up in the sky right now. This is your mid-month update in the month of November, and yep, by golly, we got a lot of stuff going on. It's almost like some kind of cosmic traffic jam up in the heavens here. You need to look at your personal chart to see how influences affect you, and of course you can get a personal chart done from a lot of free sites on the internet, so why not check it out? Well, let's start off with a big one. There's an ongoing square from Saturn to Pluto, and by golly, it's still kind of grinding away there. Yep, it's kind of moving slowly forward. It'll be a separating aspect before long, and so the tension's going to be letting up around that. We should see a lot of things with travel and careers start to advance. You know, a lot of the tension just in society at large is going to start calming down. It's a Mars-Venus square transiting right now from Leo to Scorpio, and so that brings up a lot of stuff from the past frequently. So, you know, you may be getting angry at folks and not realize that the real reason you're angry is because of something that happened 25 years ago. And this is, again, a fast-moving square, so the tension will be off over the next week, but watch where you're coming from with your anger. Just kind of cool down, calm down. By golly, yep. Also, we've got Mars opposing Jupiter, so this kind of messes things up as far as getting out there and interacting with large groups of people. You'll probably notice some hostility in crowds and things like that. Again, take the appropriate action. You don't have to get out there and put yourself in front of a thundering herd of buffalo or anything, but just be mindful of this. And again, it's a transit that's relatively rapid. It'll be moving on over the next week or two here. The real issue is Moon and Sun conjunction, which is happening today, right here, right now. By golly, right this very minute almost. And that's squaring a big pile up in Aquarius. You know, we got Jupiter and Neptune and Chiron all there in Aquarius in the latter degrees. And so there's a lot of energy that's moving around that's just, you know, kind of unsettling. And so you just have to be really alert to the vibes you're putting out, because those vibes are going to be attracting the similar vibes with other people of where you're going, what you're doing, and especially what you're thinking. By golly, yep, you got to think the right things, or you're gonna get in all kinds of trouble. Again, this is a pretty rapidly moving situation here, so you'll notice the tension moves off by mid-afternoon tomorrow, and it'll pretty well be dissolved by the end of the week. The good news, though, is the Sun-Moon is trining Uranus. That's kind of a groovy escape hatch, you know. I mean, that means that if you've been feeling trapped, or if things have been kind of bottlenecked in your life in general, you can expect sudden appearances of avenues to remove yourself from go-nowhere situations and situations that are just generally bogged down in your life. This is a good thing. This opens doors up with this new moon for positive growth and new directions. Trust your intuition, because by golly, that Uranus is in Pisces, so it's all about intuition and that deeper knowledge. The other thing that's going on right now is we've got, as far as astronomy goes, the Leonids, and they're peaking tonight between 1 a.m. and dawn. They'll be around for another couple of days, though, so make sure that you're looking up in that night sky. A lot of meteorites streaking around up there. Also, Mars is up before midnight now, and it's visible most of the night, so that's also pretty sight. You know, get out there and look at the red planet, maybe even have a bonfire, or go out and wrap yourself in a blanket and sit there and stare at the stars, and it'll be very healing for you. Interestingly enough, we've got the asteroid Vesta that's going to be visible on the 24th in the early morning hour. Get out there with a pair of binoculars, and by golly, yep, you'll be able to see that asteroid Vesta. The other interesting thing that I've got to relate to you here is high points for the rest of the month. Mickey Mouse's birthday on the 18th, and that's pretty spectacular. Mickey's been around for a long time, and you know, he's a good friend of mine. He and I get along really well, and Minnie, she's a good friend also, so that's something worth celebrating. And then personally for me, one of the most important days of the year is it's National Cashew Day on the 23rd, and by golly, I do love cashews. I enjoy cashews almost as much as pecans, so I'm hoping that Indian feller leaves a few cashews scattered around on the 23rd. By golly, yep. Now, the other big event that I want to mention here, this mid part of the month update, is that my cyberspace nest is finally going live. Yep, by golly, my website is up and available for your perusal, and I invite you to not only check it out yourself, but to spread it all around the web. Make sure that you pass it on to all your friends and all your relatives. Well, at least, you know, your relatives that you're talking to, that sort of thing. Get it out there. Yep, promote it. Get out there. You'll find some interesting facts about squirrels and all kinds of groovy information and a lot of insights. So you can go to www.martyswingnuts.com/ and that'll take you there, because this is a big event. You know, that Indian feller, he's helping me promote it. Check it out. Give us some feedback and let us know what you think. My golly, and we're going to be doing some updates too. There's some redundant things on that website, and we're going to remove those and add new stuff over the next week or two, so keep checking back. You're going to have fun with that. Well, that's pretty much the update for the mid part of the month of November. Now, this is your friend and buddy, Marty, and I'm wishing you the very best for the upcoming holiday. Keep looking to those skies. You know, wonderful things are happening in the skies at night. You take care of yourself and take care of each other, and life is a good thing. By golly, yep, life is a good thing. Bye now.